Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, November 11th, 2023 at 4:54 a.m. in the morning. Excuse me, they're making me yawn. Excuse me. I didn't have to yawn a few seconds before this video, so I think they hit me with direct energy weapons to make me yawn or cough or clear my throat or they make my nose itch. So, in hotels and motels, you can have neighbors from hell, just like in apartments and you know, houses or wherever place you live. Even living in trailers and mobile homes and all that, dealing with being targeted. So, it was about 7:30. I tried to fight against going to sleep before 9 o'clock. But I think it was about 8:45 I actually probably fell asleep. Excuse me. And I think I slept pretty good for a few hours. And then 1:03 a.m. in the morning, I got up and had to use the bathroom. I may have awakened sometime before midnight, but don't remember. But 1:03 a.m. this morning, I had to use the bathroom, and I could not go back to sleep at all. Like strong, heavy insomnia. So I don't know if the perps hitting me with directed energy weapons to keep me awake. Sometimes I would end up with sleep deprivation and hear no noise and just being sleep deprived for I don't know what reason. But it was 1:55 this morning that the neighbors nearby, and I think last night when I was trying to go to sleep, they made a little bit of noise too. But 1:55 a.m. this morning, you know how when you have like the hotel room door and you swipe the key? Well, it sounds like the next door neighbor kept on swipe the key, close the door, swipe the key, close the door repeatedly. That's what it sounded like, and was making some other beating and banging and other just, I don't know what kind of noise that kept me up. And they did it for at least a good 10 minutes. Before I could even grab my phone, the moment I thought to myself to thought it in my head to grab my phone, they stopped the attacks in their tracks. So this is proof that this is more proof that the neighbors in the apartment that I was in before I became undeservingly homeless, that they were doing that loud noise campaigns and loud music and everything, deliberately on purpose. And then the perp neighbor, Whitney, she had lied and said, pretended to play innocent and lied and said that she had her kids watching Coco Melon, in which every time I confronted her, like, or tried to expose her, it was the loud ghetto music she was blasting, not Coco Melon TV show or whatever. So she was buddy and friends with the police, and also buddy and friends with the corrupt people at area housing in Pensacola. I mean, even the people at the housing agency, they even all had it out for me. And so that they wouldn't let me have my phone, but they recorded the situation and publicly humiliated me in the office and tried to make me look really crazy and they had their minds made up before I even walked up in there, you know, and they were you trying to antagonize, have the psychological and mental session where they try to antagonize and provoke me, and then trying to say, insinuate that the neighbor Whitney had every right to hurt or kill me, and they falsely making like I was the one that was antagonizing and provoking her. And when I became homeless again, I lost so much of social media support on YouTube and TikTok and everything. And then people try to make it like, well, I thought you said this, or I thought you were this, or I didn't know this, and it's like you trying to manipulate for me to look bad on purpose so that you can try to sabotage me getting any help. Like on Twitter, a few hours ago, somebody was like, well, oh, I thought you had the, like it was yesterday evening or something, last night, they were saying, well, I thought you had the free hotel room last night. And I'm like, well, Thursday, I did not mention about a free hotel. So, they're trying to act like as if they're trying to hunt for a reason to manipulate and twist certain things, and falsely making like as if I'm all like as if I'm always up to no good, or falsely making like as if I'm lying. They're always making it like as if I'm lying, and it's like, well, if you're part of the TI community, how do you look down on another so-called targeted individual? If you have a house and a car and guaranteed income and food to eat, nobody's mobbing you off your job, and you're jealous of enough points that I earned for the free night, in which I'm like, no, Friday is the day I got the free night. After accumulating and earning so many points for the hotel, and then they get jealous, and it's like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I'm homeless on the streets with hardly any money, struggling, and you fraudulently and illegally driving around nice cars. I mean, and claiming you're a targeted individual, and you gotta go fund me up or a fundraiser, and then for me to get like a $5 donation, you get spaz out over that when you got like you have a house and a car, and you raise a GoFundMe for over $200,000 when my fundraiser is only 10,000. And it seems like it's due to me being homeless, and my targeting is got to be ongoing, because the gang stalking network is keeping me forced poor and forced homeless. And it's really scary because it doesn't look like I'll be able to survive this winter. The way people's hearts are so cold, and then they pretend to wait, be fake, and wait until after you're dead to pretend that they fake like they care so much and got compassion, when you've been warning people of the truth while you're alive. And so they won't even allow me to have a job, even if I had all my business straight with the mail and the driver's license and everything. They won't even give homeless people jobs, and then they lie and say you're lazy and don't want to work. But I'm disabled and got certain limitations, and they won't even let me make a living from my writings. And from the few people on TikTok, I'm getting more support on, even if it's the emotional support, I'm getting a little more support on TikTok than my almost 15,000, well, I got over 14,000 YouTube subscribers, and it's mainly throwaway fake accounts from the perps, and I only got like maybe 4 or 5 real YouTube subscribers. And out of that many, and the perps be thumbing down all my videos or block me from getting any thumbs up. And they just want me to feel so hated and undeservingly punished and everything.